to focus and talk about the upcoming elections in the state of West Bengal that has already been announced, but there have been big and major changes that have now happened. Just hours before the election dates were announced, we're looking at the Election Commission ordering major administrative shake-up in the state, where the poll body has now removed the Chief Secretary, Nandini Chakrabarti, and also directed that she be kept away from any election-related duties. Now, the commission appointed Dushyant Naryala, who is a 1993 batch IAS officer, as the new Chief Secretary, and the state's top cop, Piyush Pandey, has also now been replaced by Siddhnath Gupta. While Kolkata Police Commissioner R. Supratin Sarkar has now been replaced by Ajay Kumar Nand, and the poll panel has also removed the Home Secretary Jagdish Prasad Meena, while West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has reacted sharply to this decision. Let's in the meantime get connected with Rajesh on this. Rajesh, Mamata Banerjee already up in arms. She has announced a protest, and now also in a way saying that all of these administrative changes that have now been taken by the Election Commission, because now the model code of conduct is in place, she's been calling that this is uncalled for.
Exactly. This is very here. We are seeing that after announcing that schedule for assembly election in the state, the Election Commission of India has changed Chief Secretary of the state, Nandini Chakrabarti. She has been replaced with another officer, another IAS officer, and following which Mamata Banerjee again protesting against this issue, along with the issue of price hike in LPG, and after conducting a dharna for 4 days last week. Now Mamata Banerjee, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, and TMC Supremo is now strengthening the anti-BJP campaign in the state of West Bengal just ahead of the assembly election. We have seen, you must remember, Mamata Banerjee took to the street and held up a 4 days long dharna in Kolkata against National Election Commission, and following which within a week Mamata Banerjee again decided to be on the street with the people to protest against central government, and this time she has chosen the issue of increasement in LPG price as a subject of protest, by which Mamata Banerjee is now taking the campaign, the anti-BJP campaign, anti-BJP sentiment in the state of West Bengal just ahead of the assembly election in the state of West Bengal. Since this is an issue which is linked with mass audience, since people of West Bengal are suffering for LPG gas crisis, and many restaurants have already closed their outlets in Kolkata, so Mamata Banerjee has decided to be on the street with this issue. She will hold a protest rally from SN Banerjee Road to Dorina Crossing today. Not only Mamata Banerjee, also Trinamool Congress General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee will be there. So Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee, two top leaders of Trinamool Congress, along with other state leaders, top leadership of Trinamool Congress, will hold this protest rally in Kolkata today, which will begin around 4 p.m. today. And this is we can consider this protest as the first campaign of Trinamool Congress after announcing the West Bengal Assembly election schedule yesterday. Back to you.
All right, because the West Bengal Chief Minister has been saying that it was in the dead of the night that the Chief Secretary, the Principal Secretary, the Home Secretary have been removed by the EC, and they have the power to do it. And as far as they have been saying that such kind of protest will continue, whether be it in New Delhi, as far as the parliament session by the MPs are also concerned, and also on the streets, where Mamata Banerjee is expected to hit the streets following these administrative shake-up that has now been done on part of the EC. But the opposition is also now coming in support. Other party leaders also voicing their support for Mamata Banerjee. Let's listen in.
जब कभी भी चुनाव होता है, दिल्ली की सरकार और अगर प्रदेश की सरकार उनकी नहीं है, तो सबसे पहले डीजीपी हटाएंगे, चीफ सेक्रेटरी हटाएंगे, और जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी है उस समय जो सरकार में के खिलाफ है, यहाँ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोगों ने जानबूझ करके सरकार से मिलकर के दिल्ली की और चुनाव आयोग से मिलकर के अधिकारियों को हटाया होगा। पूरा देश जानता है कि चुनाव आयोग बीजेपी के इशारे पे काम कर रहा है।
Riju Datta is with us on the phone line. Riju Datta, how are you looking at this big shake-up, administrative shake-up? The Election Commission, however, maintains that the decision to remove the officials was taken after reviewing the state preparedness for the upcoming elections.
What is the state's preparedness. If they are saying that there is a law and order issue in the state of West Bengal, which they said in 2021, in midst of high COVID, they did election in 8 phases. But now they're doing an election in 2 phases. That means there is no law and order issue in West Bengal. Everything is peaceful. That is why they're doing in 2 phases. No, see, the bottom line is Gyanesh Kumar is a man on a mission sent by Amit Shah to do vote chori in Bengal. In Bengal, we caught his vote chori. The Supreme Court got involved. Mamata Banerjee has caught him red-handed. Now they cannot delete the 1 crore bona fide Indian citizens as per the target of the BJP. So now the last moment, in Hindi there is a saying ki डूबने वाले को तिनके का सहारा ही काफी है. So they are trying to do this administrative shake-up to give some sort of political mileage or political advantage to the BJP, but nothing is going to work. Mamata Banerjee is hitting the streets today on a very pertinent issue which is affecting the common man, the LPG issue. And the people of Bengal has always stood by her. They will always stand by her. ये vote चोरी ये सब करके कुछ नहीं होगा. And after 3 months, we'll see where Ganesh Kumar is.
But Riju Datta, there's been a very strong opinion that has been taken by the Election Commission because it has directed the state government to ensure that the officers who are transferred out are not posted to any election-related positions until the completion of the elections.
Election Commission can do whatever they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say. But Election Commission and Election Commissioner, this Vanish Kumar has forgotten one very simple fact, that elections are won based on the votes of the people. And the people of Bengal stand with Mamata Banerjee. This is not a fight between TMC and BJP. This is where Ganesh Kumar is going wrong. This is a fight between Bengal and BJP. And Bengal will win. No matter how much you attack, Bengal will win.
All right. Well, on the 4th of May, the results would be out for that. Thank you very much, Riju Datta, for joining in. Bharti Ghosh is also connected with us. Bharti Ghosh, how do you look at this, big administrative shake-up that the Election Commission has ordered on the day when we are looking at the election dates that have also been announced just moments before that? This big administrative shake-up has been done by the Election Commission.
See, the Election Commission is empowered to do such changes, bring in such changes, and it is a shake-up to ensure that the election is fair and neutral, and also to remove the apprehension from the minds of the people of Bengal who apprehend that the election will not be fair and neutral. So the perception in the minds of the Bengali people that Election Commission has done the right things to bring about an election which should be fair, neutral and just. This was absolutely necessary to remove people who were in the administration and very loyal to the Shashak Dal, to Prasasan, Their neutrality is in question. So their removal was necessary, and Election Commission has taken the absolute right steps. And Mamata Banerjee always protests and tries to put in
the TMC leader, Ms. Bharti Ghosh. They have been saying that Mamata Banerjee is going to hit the streets and the TMC leaders will be protesting right from Delhi to West Bengal because they have been calling this administrative shake-up as unfair and saying that government machinery and also when it comes to the Election Commission is being used or misused by the central government to target the TMC. See,
Mamata Banerjee is playing the role of the opposition leader. She has forgotten that she is the chief minister of the state and holds a constitutional post. She has also forgotten that Election Commission is empowered to bring in such changes. She has forgotten the respect which she had to give to Draupadi Murmu, the president, has completely forgotten her responsibilities as the chief minister. And she has turned back to the state where she is now actually projecting herself as an opposition leader. It is very shameful. Lajjajanak hai ye, because she has to understand that the people's interest is the foremost interest that the Election Commission holds. And the Election Commission is rightly empowered to bring in such changes. No amount of protest is going to bring her that state where she has Dalal police in her,
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Bharti Ghosh of the BJP. Well, this seems to be the influence that is commanded on part of the TMC when it comes to the administration. That is something that has now been called out by the BJP, saying in a way that it was necessary and it is up to the directions of the Election Commission of India, Rajesh, that it is bound to take such steps. And this is coming at a time where both the Trinamool Congress government, the Election Commission have been at loggerheads over a variety of issues.
Exactly. Now, the state ruling party, Trinamool Congress, is alleging that whatever election commission is doing now is instructed by Bharatiya Janata Party, the central ruling party, because they are the alliance partner as per the state ruling party, Trinamool Congress. But election commission has a complete power to replace any officer, to change or transfer any officer, any IPS or IS officer in any election-bound state after announcing the schedule of assembly poll. Once the MCC, which is Model Code of Conduct, is in place, then election commission can definitely change any officer, any administrative officials in the state exercising their own power, which has been done. But this is really rare. Any chief minister of a state is getting replaced by someone by the election commission, because we have seen the last time when it was the Home Secretary Atri Bhattacharya, the then Home Secretary of the state Atri Bhattacharya was replaced by his junior officer during the Lok Sabha election in 2019. But we have never seen a chief secretary of the state is being transferred after the election schedule is being announced by the election commission in India.
Yes, so that is why it is being called as the big pre-election shake-up, administrative shake-up. However, leaders within the opposition are calling out the Election Commission of India of making this step just ahead of the elections, and state of West Bengal that would be facing elections in 2 phases. That's what we are looking at, and this shake-up is something that has already shaken up multiple opposition parties. Let's listen.
देखिए, सवाल ये है कि जब अभी लाखों वोटर्स का फैसला नहीं हो पाया है, माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट में भी याचिका है, चुनाव आयोग को भी उस पर फैसला करना है, लेकिन चुनाव आयोग ने हड़बड़ी में चुनाव की घोषणा कर दी और फिर देर रात बंगाल में ही डीजीपी बदले, क्योंकि टीएमसी के सांसद अभियान चला रहे थे महाभियोग लाने के लिए। इसलिए समाजवादी पार्टी समझती है कि चुनाव आयोग ने चुनाव शुरू होते ही इस बात के संकेत दे दिए कि वो निष्पक्ष चुनाव नहीं कराएगा, वो बायस रहेगा, वो भाजपा के साथ गठबंधन करके ही रहेगा। किन्हीं अन्य राज्यों में जहां भाजपा की सरकार है वहां कोई कार्रवाई नहीं होती, जहां गैर भाजपाई सरकार है वहां तुरंत डीजीपी हट जाता है। तो चुनाव आयोग की निष्पक्षता पे सवाल है। ज्ञानेश कुमार के पद पे रहते हुए निष्पक्ष चुनाव वो संभव नहीं है।